Don't shift your posture. Don't look away from the screen. I know exactly what time it is where you are watching this. And I know the heavy, specific thought that's been sitting in the back of your mind all day. It's that quiet, hollow ache that makes you feel homesick for a place you've never actually been, for a life you've never actually lived. Let's stop pretending you're just casually browsing YouTube right now. You clicked this because you are actively mourning a ghost. And that ghost has your exact face. It's the phantom version of you who made the right choice 5 years ago. The version who didn't let anxiety ruin that one specific relationship. The version who woke up today completely confident, successful, and at peace. You carry this imaginary person around with you everywhere you go. They sit next to you on your commute. They stand beside you while you brush your teeth. And every single time you make a normal human mistake, you look at them in your mind and think, they wouldn't have done that. You are turning your actual, breathing life into a dull waiting room. All because you are obsessed with a flawless fiction. Let's look at the actual, visceral feeling of this grief. It's the moment you get a minor promotion at work. And instead of feeling happy, you immediately think of the alternate universe where you were promoted 3 years ago. It's looking at your current partner and wondering what your ghost self's ideal family looks like right now. It is a state of constant, quiet self-abandonment. You are never actually here. You are always living parallel to a frictionless, impossible standard. Think about how unfair the math in your head really is. If a friend came to you crying about a massive regret from their past, you would look them in the eyes and tell them to be kind to themselves. You'd say they did the best they could with the tools they had. But when you look at your own younger self, you don't show an ounce of that beautiful empathy. You act like a merciless judge handing down a life sentence. You blame a confused, younger version of you for not knowing things that you only figured out yesterday. You expect a 20-year-old brain to possess the wisdom you only earned through a decade of messy, necessary suffering. You treat your own growth like a failure of design. Let's trace exactly where this self-destructive script was written. This entire mental mechanism was forged when you were very young. Many of us grew up under a heavy cloak of silent, unspoken pressure. Maybe you were the gifted child who was constantly reminded of your potential. You were validated only when you achieved, which meant failure felt like social death. Or maybe you grew up in a chaotic home where emotions were too high, and you had to become the perfect, invisible, low-maintenance child just to survive the environment. In either case, your sharp young brain built a mental structure for safety. It created a frictionless, invincible, superhero version of you, a savior who would grow up, get everything right, and never feel pain again. A version of you that would fix all the chaos around you. You are still performing for people who left the scene decades ago. You are holding your real adult life hostage, waiting for a perfect, impossible validation that will never arrive. Take a slow, deep breath right now. Seriously, do it. It's time for the hard part of this conversation. That perfect, unblemished version of you that you keep crying over. The one who made every right choice. They are not real. They have never existed. It is incredibly easy to be perfect when you only exist inside a daydream. That ghost doesn't have to pay rent. That ghost doesn't get exhausted, lonely, insecure, or sick. They are a plastic, two-dimensional concept, and you are a beautiful, complicated, real human being. The pain you are feeling right now is actual, legitimate grief, but it is pointed in the wrong direction. Your brain is using this fantasy version to protect you, because as long as you are busy crying over a timeline that died 5 years ago, you don't have to face the terrifying, unpredictable risk of the present moment. Regret is comfortable. It demands absolutely nothing from you. It allows you to stay passive and disengaged, while your actual living story quietly fades to black. Look around you right now. Every person you see is fighting a hidden war you know nothing about. Nobody is living their ideal, frictionless, alternative existence. We are all compromises and contradictions. We are all composed of necessary scars. To stop worshiping your ghost, you must attend its funeral. You have to actively choose to let that fantasy die. You have to mourn the life you did not choose. This transition doesn't require a giant, dramatic life overhaul. It starts the very next time a wave of regret hits your chest, when the what-ifs start screaming in your head. Stop and close your eyes. Talk to that past version of you like they are a real person standing in front of you. Say, you made the only choice you knew how to make with the tools you had back then. I completely forgive you. The first time you say those words, your chest is going to feel heavy. You will feel a deep, genuine pang of sadness as the old illusion slips away. Sit with that exact discomfort. Don't scroll away from it. Let the grief pass completely through your system. You must give yourself the permission to fully occupy your messy, unpolished reality. The scars, the detours, and the chapters you wish you wrote differently. That is the actual, meaningful texture of being alive. The ghost isn't coming to save you. You are the only actor on the stage. Let the phantom go. Take a deep breath, start living the life that is actually yours. And I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos, which makes me the happiest. But none of you is subscribing, which kind of hurts. So please guys, do make sure that you subscribe to my channel, which will push me even harder to bring the best content possible to you. If you are still here and subscribed, I want to say you one thing. Thank you for doing so. Your efforts mean a lot to me. I will see you in the next one. And do remember to check your notifications, because I bring all the things that you feel but never speak about it to anyone. Bye, and have a great day ahead. Remember to enjoy your life and make it meaningful.